Hello, internet viewers. Stormy. This is a long overdue video. Very, very long overdue. So you're probably wondering by the title, what on earth is going on? And why on earth I've been silent all this time? There's a reason for this. A very good reason. Very good reason. Sorry, it's very difficult to do this. I don't know why I said very good. It's not. It's bad. It's a good reason, as in, it's not a bad reason. It's a good reason. Doesn't mean the reason itself is good. It's a bad situation altogether. But I mean, like, it's not a bad reason to invalidate it. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just, my mind is not what it was. And that was my relay. I really hope the power doesn't fail while I'm doing this. That would be, not ideal. I'm just trying to find a place to get comfortable here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, just making sure my stand is not, I don't know. The only thing to do is just start talking about it. So, I guess the long story short version is I am dealing with depression. And I am going to share the story. I'm going to be very vague. Very vague. So then people are not targeted. I don't care how you come away from this video, assuming you even care to watch in the first place. Do not go after anyone except me. You can attack me and me alone. That is it. So, with that out of the way, if you were part of my Discord server for my Minecraft server, you will know that summer of last year, so about a year ago, at the time of this recording, it's June 7th, 2023, so about late June, early July 2022, I traveled 3 miles to the east to Fort Gordon in Augusta, Georgia, for a cybersecurity summer internship. I never went away from home before. That was a first. I was nervous and excited at the very same time. I got there on a Saturday, got set up there, then went to sleep. Sunday came around, family came back and helped me get settled in the rest of the way. Then they went back. Monday was a holiday. Yeah, Monday was July 4th, so nothing happened. And then Tuesday rolled around. It was my first day. Wednesday came around, was my second day. And Thursday came around, was my third day. I had Friday off again. Maybe that was the holiday? I don't remember. Forgive me, I don't remember. But 3 days in, so the Thursday, I didn't feel good that morning. Felt horrible. I went back to my apartment and I did not feel good. I've had this medical problem before, so I would take medication. I took it that night. Friday comes around, didn't work. Okay, stronger medication. Didn't work. Came home Saturday. I woke up, wait until I wasn't nauseous anymore, and drove home. 3 hours home. Took my essentials, put in the car, drove home. I was going to do a more severe medication treatment. That didn't work. We tried for 3 days. It didn't work. Went to the doctor. They didn't know what was going on either. We don't know what was the cause. Long story short, I didn't actually start feeling any better until October. That's how bad it was. I even took that fall semester classes online. I felt so bad. In terms of that, for the past month at the time of this recording in June, for about the entire month of May, I've been actually pretty good. But, right now the medication's expensive. $800, $500 for 90 days. It's stupid. It's so stupid. So, That's a source of depression. That's two sources of depression right there. My medication that I can't afford, and the failure of the internship. I would have gone back this summer, but my new problem is sleeping. I can't go into details. I have to be very careful with what I say. I need to be very, very, very careful. So forgive my vagueness. But when I feel awful, I lay down and I spend my time laying down or in the shower. And I lay down very specifically. I'm laying down on my lap, like in a futon in the guest family room in my house. It's a room upstairs that we don't use, so we turned it to, I guess, the upstairs family room. I don't know how to explain it. We have like 1 to 2 bedrooms in this house, so I'm sorry, it's very difficult to think about this. It's been a while. Yes, I am actually crying. I'm not faking this, so don't even. I'm trying very hard to hold it back. I really am. But so when you don't feel good and you're in odd areas, well, for me, I spend my time on my phone. What do I do on my phone? I literally just go through YouTube like crazy. Through the YouTube platform, I made a new friend. But then I lost that friend. And that threw me down another spiral of depression. The friendship, a couple months after, so I met the friends for a couple months, and I lost them. And then a couple months later, things kind of got back to normal, and we were on good terms again. I don't know what kind of friends we were. Not what it was. My fault, their fault. Really doesn't matter at this point, does it? My eyeball. Something missing? No, that's just... Okay, forgive me. I have not used this headset in like 2 to 3 months. I kid you not, I have not been in VR in a while. Been quite some time. My nose is so itchy. So that was a thing, and because of the depression got so bad, I got suicidal 4 times. I can't do 4. That's the best 4 you're gonna get. I tried 4 times, and I had plenty of opportunity, but I couldn't go through with it. I don't know why. Best thing I can say is I'm just too weak. No tolerance for pain. I don't know, I don't know. I still have a death wish. You don't need to worry about me actually ever following through with it myself. I'm unable to do it. And unfortunately, there's no one around to kill me. Everyone else says that's a good thing. I don't. But whatever. Days keep going on. Summer classes have started. At least I'm able to focus this time. The end of the last semester was so difficult to push through. I still cry every night. I can't help it. It's painful where my life has gone. And it's just one bad thing after another. So today's June 7th. A week ago. June 1st. I was in the shower. And my dad sent me a text to come downstairs and talk to him when I had a minute. So I finished my shower and I went downstairs. He was on the phone. He was replaying his story from our insurance from last year. Wasn't a good story. But I asked him. So I was listening to the phone call. Long story short, my dad has cancer. I don't know the details still. We still don't know his consultation isn't for at least another 10 days, 12 days, something like that, like June 19th or something. So that is my most recent tipping point. Literally the day before, May 31st. I live in a subdivision with HOA, so yes, HOAs are bad, but we have a swimming pool. That's like the one good thing about it. But I don't like swimming alone. It's not fun to be alone. My sister was so kind to go swimming with me. We went swimming for about 2 hours. It was so nice. My sister spent time with me, and I had a great time in the pool. The day later, I found out my dad has cancer. So, that's the most recent thing. So I got sick and lost an internship. Then I made a friend. Then I lost them as a friend. Then friendship was somewhat restored. To what level, I don't know. But 2 other friends who were trying to help me through it, they're no longer my friends. So I've lost when you are treated like I am as a child, you don't have friends. Friends are not something you get. So, the few friends I made, I tried to hang on to the best. Even if I'm treated horribly, I tried to hang on to friends. Now I know better. And I still had a few good friends. Now I don't. So, with the loss of one of them, I nuked my Discord server friends list. I wiped it clean, and I stopped using Discord. I didn't use Discord up until recently. I would check on it now and again, but I mean, like, I uninstalled it from my phone. I didn't log into it every day on my computer. I didn't even get on my gaming computer that I put a new graphics card in recently. I stopped even playing video games. The will to do anything is gone. I'm trying very hard not to break out into tears because the reason why I'm going through all this is I'm telling you guys why I disappeared. I was dealing with medical health, and then now for the first time in my life, mental health. And it's a battle I'm fighting alone. And with the loss of my friends, it's not even worth fighting anymore. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you are asking what happened. I'm not going into the details. It's personal, okay? It's personal. It's my fault, though. That's all you're gonna get. And I am no longer that goofy person you see on YouTube videos. If you look at my channel, you'll see I'm a goofy kid. One of my friends always called me I'm such a goofy person. I'm not that person anymore. I've become a monster. So the few people who probably were still my friends, I distanced myself completely, just pushed everyone away. I cut all contact. Still talk to one person. I took a break up from Discord for a month. I didn't even touch it. And then I started opening it. I talked to one person. And I would talk to that person every night. Because I was struggling falling asleep, and it was finals. We were going into finals, and I had to still get through my classes. I really didn't want to. So he would just talk to me. We get in a call, I lay in my bed, we're either there in silence, or I ask him just to talk, or I'm watching a YouTube video. But we're in there until I fall asleep, then he leaves eventually at some time, and I wake up like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. It's so stupid. And then I don't go back to sleep, and then eventually I sleep later in the morning, like 7, 8 o'clock, and I sleep for 2 hours or an hour. It's bad. I don't sleep. So what's not helping is when I was younger, I could fall asleep and it would reset like my entire. It's like restarting a computer. You start fresh, your mind's refreshed, you don't have the cache of all the emotion. I never handled emotion. I never could. If I got so angry, I wouldn't even remember what happened, what I did when I was angry, what made me angry. People, I literally rely on others to tell me what happened. Basically, though, I fought the help that everyone was trying to give me. And it pushed everyone away. I don't blame them. It still hurts, but I don't blame them. Even if I get through all this mental problems and I'm back to somewhat normal, this can't be restored. It's gone. This can't be undone, guys. So, the reason for this video is to not only tell you this story, and to tell you what happened. If you are dealing with problems, don't let it stay inside. Go get help. Whether that be a family member, a friend, a mentor, a doctor. Help comes in all many different shapes and sizes. And I know you don't want to, believe me. I know. But if you wait, it only gets harder to recover. Maybe even makes it impossible. I don't know. I'm still fighting it myself. Get help. And if anyone's offering it, if you're like me, you'll have the instinct to fight it because you won't trust it, you won't believe in it, and you fear it won't always be there. And it might not. That happened to me. The help wasn't always there, and it hurt. I understood the reasons why it wasn't always given. Doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. So, this is my goodbye. I don't know if I'm ever going to come back making YouTube videos. I don't think I'm going to. The Discord server's still up, the Minecraft server's still up. I wanted to shut it down, but the will wasn't even there to open up the web pages to shut them down and discontinue payments. So they're still up, but who knows how much longer. Development is gone. Everyone who was developing, they're gone. They're all gone. I really just don't want to make content. I don't want to play games. There's one person that keeps wanting to talk to me and still want to be my friend. I scream at him. I actually cuss him out. Don't do that. I'm not saying do that. I'm just saying what I'm doing. But don't. You don't do that. Do as I say, not as I do. I cuss him out. I scream at him. I call him variety ways of idiot and stupid for even talking to me and still being my friend. Friend. Using that word kind of loosely. I don't have any friends. Not anymore. Part of me wants to go into specifics so then you know exactly what happened, the choices I made, the choices other people made. So then all of you will go down in the comments and just see and say how much of a horrible person I am. You know what's even the most crazy? I still miss them. I wish it never happened. I wish I had a time machine and to go back to how everything was. I could think one action. I just not make one choice, just say no instead of yes to one thing. And none of this would have happened. None of it. I don't know what else to say, guys. This is goodbye. Whatever that means now.